Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our 2016 California Wrestling Hall of Fame inductee, Mr. Jesse Barajas. His presenter is his granddaughter, Miss Isabella Barajas. Jesse Barajas was born and raised in Eastside Stockton, California, where he grew up with his mom and 8 sisters. Jesse, being the only boy and patron of his family, developed a personal drive that has endured him a lifetime. He is thankful for the positive influence of great mentors whom have challenged him to excel and reaffirmed his mother's values of hard work, integrity, and discipline. Jesse was a tremendous artist and excellent wrestler at Stagg High School for Coach Dave Canclini, who sparked his interest in wrestling in his senior year. He attended Delta College and wrestled for Lawrence Jones, who helped him set goals and develop his confidence, courage, and passion for wrestling. He moved to San Francisco State and wrestled for another great wrestling coach, class of 2001 Hall of Fame inductee, Dr. Alan Abraham, and thrived in the team and family atmosphere of support and competitiveness. This is where Jesse discovered his passion for teaching and looked forward to the opportunity to motivate youth to excel beyond their dreams. Jesse began his teaching at Shepherd Middle School in San Jose, where he taught art for 2 years and coached the wrestling team to the county championships. He accepted a job at Overfelt High School. That by chance was looking for an Overfelt by chance was looking for an art teacher and coach. Jesse inherited a program rich in tradition and took it to the next higher level of success. His coaching approach and motivational techniques created an environment of family and instilled in his wrestlers a motivation to succeed, not only in wrestling, but in life. His teams won many league and section titles and a state championship in 1979. He made a difficult decision and left Overfelt for Independence High School and had the privilege of coaching his son. In 12 years of coaching wrestling, he coached many league and section champions, including 4 state champions and 14 state placers. His outstanding wrestling art murals and designs have added greatly to the tradition of legacy of California high school wrestling. After 19 years in the classroom, Jesse moved into administrator for the next 20 years as a vice principal, director, and superintendent of schools. He still attends section wrestling tournaments and continues to feel the excitement of competition. Ladies and gentlemen, inducted into the 2016 California Wrestling Hall of Fame, Mr. Jesse Barajas.
Good evening, and thank you to the Hall of Fame committee for all of your contributions to the Brotherhood of Wrestling and for this prestigious award. I am humbled, and I want to express my sincere gratitude to my family, friends, and for their continued support. And I especially want to, thank some of my wrestlers that are here: Albert Perez, Ruben Gonzalez, Anthony Palomino, Dr. Marco Sanchez, and Julian Palomino, who are in the audience. I would not be here if it were not for my hero in life, my mother, Margaret Barajas. She was my first mentor and has always been my inspiration and encouraged me to dream and to do the best in everything that I did. She instilled in me strong values that included a passion to succeed, a hard work ethic, and compassion for others. It is these same values that would lead me to the mentors whom played an important part in my life and reinforced her values. I had the privilege of growing up as the only son in a loving family that included 8 sisters. I was extremely protective of my sisters, and I still remember the many fights that I had because of them. I was a typical small in stature kid that lacked confidence and was bullied by the bigger kids. Being picked on helped me to develop an attitude of never giving up and a passion to excel in everything that I did and tried, and a key ingredient that I wanted to instill in every one of my students when I became a teacher. My second mentor was Alvin Minitry, a 22-year-old neighbor who had just moved into my neighborhood, who encouraged me to get involved in sports and also encouraged me to go out for cross country and track. I happened to be one of those kids I couldn't walk and chew gum at the same time, so this was a big thing for me to go out for a sport. I slowly began to find some success, and I was beginning to believe in myself. And in my senior year at Stagg High School, Coach Dave Canclini convinced me to get involved in our school's new sport of wrestling. I was intrigued and I liked it, especially because for the first time, I was told that I was going to wrestle guys my size and my weight. And man, I was just looking forward to that. It wasn't the big guys anymore. I went to Delta College and I was mentored by Coach Lawrence Jones, who ignited an aggressiveness and a passion for wrestling. At San Francisco State, Dr. Alan Abraham inspired me to be a better person and helped me to discover my profession in teaching and coaching. My first year as a teacher, I met another great mentor, Coach Paul Ashmore, who helped me understand the importance of integrity as a coach and other key factors in being a successful coach. Other mentors included veteran coaches like Lynn Dyke that taught me many valuable lessons and helped me formulate my style and personal approach in coaching. I saw a lot of myself in my students, and my goal was to motivate and ignite a fire within each one of them to succeed and persevere through all circumstances, not only in wrestling, but in life. I was fortunate to be offered a job at Overfelt High School and to teach art and coach wrestling. I loved it. I loved the kids. I loved the community. We were the first team in the area to have a mat light, to have a gymnastic warm-up routine with a theme to the song of the movie Rocky. So we used to scare the heck out of people when they'd come and wrestle us. We had some great wrestlers and some great experiences in my 7 years coaching at Overfelt, where we won league section titles and a state championship in 1979. In 1981, I made the difficult decision to leave Overfelt and transfer to Independence High School when I had an opportunity to coach my son. In my first week of teaching at Independence High School, Anthony Palomino transferred into my class and convinced me to go work out with him, and eventually got me back into coaching. I had the privilege of working with him his senior year, where he had an undefeated season and won a state championship and pinned his guy in the finals in the second round with a perfect double leg, lock him up, put him out when you lay him down. I met Dr. Marco Sanchez when he was in middle school, when we used to know him as Soup, because of this big Superman belt buckle that he used to wear, and he was such a tiny little guy. I always knew that he was going to be a special person. He was a state champion, a college multi-All-American, and an Olympian. Wrestling has had a major impact on my life, and I learned how to be a better person, a better husband, a better father, and I'm proud that I was and still I'm a wrestler and always will be. Thank you.